Well, hello. Welcome to Saturday Night Buildz. I'm Lego Longoria, my lovely wife Gamble Ace,
Hello.
aka L Cube, here on the stream here tonight. Hope y'all are having a wonderful night tonight. We are exhausted again. I feel like there's a broken record. I feel like we keep saying that every weekend, and I apologize, but we are exhausted. We've been up all morning, early this morning, to take our daughter. She had pictures taken today. Picture day for sideline cheer, which is different than competition cheer.
Elite cheer.
Yeah. So explain to everybody what the difference is between the Stingrays.
So sideline cheer is you're cheering on football and basketball teams.
Okay. Yeah.
And you're just doing chants and cheers. Sometimes you get to tumble and sometimes you get to stunt.
Kind of like what I remember as in high school as a cheerleader, right?
Yeah.
Like the sideline, someone on the sideline growing up.
That's what we saw.
Right, growing up, I don't ever remember competition cheer being a big thing. I'm sure it was.
It was, but not as big, I think.
Correct, probably not as big as it is now. But I didn't even think that was. I thought you cheered at school, and you moved up. High school, and then you moved up to college, and then you became a professional cheerleader, maybe.
Well, no, they didn't have professional cheerleader until just a year ago.
Correct, but I meant like moving up to like a specific football team or something like that.
Yeah, you could do NFL.
Right. That was about it, right? I think that was about the kind of the end of the gamut, I guess, of cheerleading. So it's all way different now. So
and so she also does elite.
Okay, and explain what elite is.
Elite is 3 minutes of crazy, where it is intense stunting, tumbling, and dancing and cheering all at the same time.
Okay. More choreographed, more.
And you're competing against other teams.
Correct. Right.
Yeah.
So she decided she wanted to do both this year.
Yeah.
Two different venues, kind of, I guess. One's with school,
and then one is on a stage with cameras and lights.
And one's on a stage with cameras and lights. Exactly.
It's crazy.
So she decided to do both this year. So this morning we had to do pictures for her sideline cheer.
And she looked so.
She looked so grown up.
It was crazy, and I like that cheer uniform better than her elite cheer uniform.
Right.
She kind of does too because it doesn't have sleeves. Because it's the elite ones are like all blinged out. Everything's so blinged out, so tight, just like. And this one was more traditional,
right? With
a shell, like a vest and skirt, and she looks so good.
Yeah, so they took group pictures, and I think it was picture day for everybody. Yeah. Football teams.
So it started with varsity high school.
Yeah.
All the football, all the cheerleaders, and then junior varsity high school football cheerleaders,
right.
And then 8th grade where she joined in football cheerleaders, then 7th, 6th.
So there was a bunch of
when it stopped.
Yeah,
I don't know if the elementary came because they have a whole Hoyas at least.
That's true.
In 4th grade.
Yeah.
So it could be all the way through.
Yeah, we just stayed for obviously our daughter, and then we were peace
But
out.
it was like 9:15 that she had to be there, and I felt like we were on elite competition day. Sometimes we have to get up at sometimes 4 or 5 in the morning, because it takes 2 hours to get ready for elite cheer. Because they have to have their hair and makeup done, high pony.
Right.
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
And it takes us 2 hours because if we go at our own pace, there's no meltdowns. It could potentially just do it in an hour, but the speed of it creates meltdowns for our daughter. So if it's a relaxed situation, 2 hours, we get it done and no meltdowns. That's what I learned. So, So that's why 4 o'clock in the morning might be time.
It only took us 2 years to figure that out, but we figured it out. Yeah.
I figured it out beginning of last year.
Right.
So last season.
Yeah.
But so we had to wake up and it was almost like competition cheer because she had to get up at 7 and start hair. And I was like, oh man. Now what I do like about sideline cheer is the makeup is a little more chill. So she didn't have to do the bright red lipstick,
right,
all the intense stuff for cameras and lights. She could just she still did makeup and eyes and everything, but she used her Dr. Pepper chapstick. We love Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
She's like, Mom, it's the doctor. I was like, oh, I love Dr. Pepper. And since I can't drink it, the chapstick is
right. It's the closest thing you can get to, right?
Yeah. So Yep. And then at some point we're doing both. So she is literally going from different practices to different practices. And then on Saturdays we'll be going to football games, which we haven't done.
No, and
we did one like last year, I guess, because she wanted to go.
Right.
Wanted to go watch football,
but not
just to hang out with her.
I think the last time I've done a football game, like the high school and or whatever football game, is back when I was in high school,
And what I heard is the 8th grade team last year has always been bad, but the team ahead of them, the team between them, right. He said they were good, and then these guys were really bad, but then they picked up at the end of the year and then made it to the championship and then beat the number one. Yeah. I'm like, because you want it to end,
right? He said the good thing about them not being very good is that it ended before it started getting cold, because once you get into the playoffs, then you're in cold weather. You're in November. And
so she thinks she's going to left sideline. I don't know, because the amount of bugs and sweat and tears is going to be different.
Yeah.
Because, elite, you're indoors. And
you're out of the elements,
you're
correct?
Not with bugs, you're not with anything.
Right. It's cold.
And you have a nice bouncy mat opposed to dead mats and turf and grass to cheer on, which is going to be hard on the joints. I told her, I was like, let's not tumble too much out there on the whatever.
But she's excited about it, I think.
No, she really is.
At least she is.
Now she wants to do it for high school too.
Yeah. Now, good thing we did find out about the high school thing is we were under the impression that if she joined high school cheer, she had to do sideline and competition there. Plus, she wanted to do competition where she's doing it at, I'm like, in Stingrays. I'm like, dude, that's a lot.
One competition group,
but we found out that they do not have to do both. It's kind of like band in a sense, where you can do marching band and or band. You're still both in band, but you don't have to do both of them.
So she said she's going to do band in high school, but just not marching band.
Right. We're trying to get her to do marching band. I was like, marching band is so much cooler, I would think. And she's like, that's where all the nerds are. And I was like, you're in band, girl. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same. Yeah.
You go both ways.
It's the same thing. It's not just marching band is the nerdier one. The other ones.
Marching band these days, it's all choreography.
Yeah, I was like,
they pay for people.
I was like, you could be in the Macy's Day Parade.
And they go to serious competitions like in Indy too.
Yeah, I was like, you could go to some spots, dude.
The Booster Clubs pay a lot of money for their uniforms.
Oh, I'm sure.
I like some of the marching bands in Louisiana. They have a lot of style and jazz.
Oh, they do. Yeah. More jazzy sounding, that kind of stuff.
Anyway.
Going through some of the comments. Brick Babe's on. What's up, Lene? How you doing? She said, hey, fam. Hey. I believe she's having a stream here coming up in about 30 minutes with Mayo. So go check that out. Obviously, go check it out after ours. But
no,
I'm just kidding. You can have them both up. Have dual TVs. Have both shows on at the same time.
Check her out in Mayo. I think that'll be interesting. They're doing like some kind of battle bot thing.
Battle of the Bots, I think is what it was. So go check them out. They'll be doing that. Smokey, what's up, Smokey Smokes? How you doing? Evening all, she said. Evening, everybody. Super Cabra is on, one of our co-hosts for Good Morning Brick World, also with Lene. Hello, beautiful people. Hello. And I'll see you tomorrow morning too. My mom.
Hi, Mom.
She always checks in on us. Hey, Mom.
We can't say anything too bad.
Yeah. Don't bring
She's heard it all.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Don't.
Because we've been together 26 years. There's nothing she don't probably know.
yeah, pretty much. I think so. Camel City Brick House. What's up, Camel City Brick House? How you doing? What's up, Longo? Date night crew. Yep, date night crew it is for sure. It's about the only time that me and my wife get to chill out. Justin Morrison. What's up, Justin Morrison? Hi everybody. What should I say? B is joining band next year. So I'm sure we'll be at some football games too. Yep.
That's cool. I don't know what grade.
Yeah, what grade? I don't know.
But Lily's been playing I do remember the clarinet.
Yes.
Since 6th grade, and she loves it.
Yeah. Now, granted, the only reason why she went into it is because.
Let's get down.
It wasn't by choice. Like she wasn't like.
Well, they had to choose chorus or band. They had to choose something.
Right, but
arts.
But band gets to go to Disney, and if you make it, now you have to go through 6th, 7th, and 8th. So they make you go through 3 years of band, and then you get to go to this Disney trip at the end of the year.
If you pay for it.
If you pay for it, right? Which,
well, and then the elite competition tier goes to Disney too.
Yes. Yeah, so this year we may be going to.
So she's like, I'm going to Disney twice.
Twice, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, so I mean, you had to take a mortgage out. What you doing?
We're talking
about your ears ringing.
I think his ears are red.
Yeah, but so yeah,
Grandma, if you hear it, she wants to go.
She's gonna get to. Tape? What kind of tape?
Like my nail tape.
Oh,
it was under the avocados at one point.
Yeah, go look under the avocados. Okay, well, just wait. We'll go look for it in a little bit. But yeah, so I don't know how we're gonna afford that, but I would see. And Leslie was under the impression that we weren't going. I was like, no, I want to go too. If she's getting to go to Disney, I want to go to Disney. I've only been to Disney twice in my life.
Like I want to chaperone because I get a little nervous about those things.
Right,
but
of course.
I am now thinking we just send her.
No.
And then we can still go when she goes for Elite. Now, here's the thing is,
I want to go both.
When they go, she may or may not be able to go anyway. She might be at Summit competition.
Oh, yeah, that might be true. Hopefully she never understands that.
We probably need to start talking about that.
Yeah. But I want to go. Like, hey, like, I don't think we rode all the rides last time we went. Because when did we go?
They were pretty young in 2019.
It was 2019 when we went. It was right before COVID. I think it was right before like COVID broke out, and like it was kind of a thing, but it wasn't because it had.
Yeah, we weren't wearing masks yet.
I don't think so.
I have to go back and look at the picture.
Yeah, I think it was like.
And Grandma got to go with us.
Yeah, I think it was fairly new. Like it was just about like people were kind of hearing about it. No one knew what the hell it was. It was kind of one of those things. It was kind of floating in the air. And luckily we did, because I think that right after that, everything shut down, like as soon as we got back. But that was, what are we, 26? So that was 7 years ago, 8 years ago, almost 8 years ago.
Yeah, they were so cute because they could go to the bippity boppity boutique.
Oh, yeah, they were so young. Because Olivia was really young.
So cute.
She was really young.
I think Lily, the biggest, craziest ride she rode was Slinky Dog.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's so funny. We went to the Lego store today. Because we went to the Perimeter Mall here in Georgia, and that's where the Lego store's at. We actually went to go school clothes shopping for
Lily.
For Lily.
Yeah.
We will send you that bill here in a little bit, Grandma. Yeah, so we went to school shopping, clothes shopping.
So Grandma says COVID was March of 2020.
Yeah, so that was about a year right before. Yeah. And so the Lego store was there, so we went in there, and they have the Slinky Dog bookends. You've seen that, right? The little Slinky Dog, the Lego kind of.
I haven't seen that.
And so she goes, when I go to Disney, I want to ride the Slinky Dog ride, you know, because it was that. Remember that?
I was so impressed with her riding it.
She rode it the first time, but
because it was pretty scary, and I don't think she realized it. And when we got off,
this one.
You know that thing when you get off of a roller coaster, you're just like still scared, and it's like you're either gonna cry or you're gonna be happy. I remember her just kind of coming off and like, and I'm like, yes, that was amazing. I tried to like really pump it up.
Right.
Instead of her crying, she's like, yeah, that was great.
But I think she went back and forth, didn't she?
Yeah.
So this is the one I'm talking about. This one right here, which I really want to get it. Like I really love it. It just came out. It looked cool on like a bookshelf, you know, like what it's supposed to be, a little bookend. But that. Yeah, so she goes, hey, when I go to Disney, I'm going to, she said, I'm going to ride the Slinky Dog ride. I was like, well, you rode it the last time. But yeah, I remember she was very scared. She was very young because, I mean, 2019, so that is 7 years ago. So what is she, 13 now? So she was 6. Yeah. And Livia was 4. Yeah. So they were fairly young. Livia didn't really ride any rides.
We did the boat rides and stuff.
And we did the little, I think there was a little Minions one.
I do remember the Frozen boat ride or something. And and we have a picture of one.
Yeah, because it flipped around and it went backwards, and there was like a dip where you fell back, and it just kind of got her stomach, and she was like, there's a picture of her like that. We bring that up every time. Poor Livia, she was just along for the ride. She probably wrote a lot of
It
stuff.
was fun because I got to see all the princesses and Goofy and
yeah. They got their signatures. We did a little
Yeah.
signature book and stuff like that. I think we made a shadow box with all the stuff in it. So yeah, so she wants to ride that ride. But I remember going back to her getting off the Slinky Dog ride. It was like a roller coaster. She was excited that she had done it. But I think it was one of those, it's kind of like one of those things where your emotions are so much that you cry and then you're sad, you cry. So she went through like, she got off like on this high, like, oh yeah. And then she realized, and then she was just like, oh, like scared.
Yeah.
And started like almost crying. But then we're like, yay. And then she like got up and it was like,
it's amazing.
Dude, it was so back and forth. But after that, I think she got a little bug of wanting to ride rides, you know, so. That kind of opened
her sister doesn't want to ride anything.
No, and that's
however, most recently, like we've been doing the whitewater stuff.
Oh yeah, the water park here in Georgia.
So, the youngest, her bestie is fearless and will ride anything. Ride wooden rides. Her parents have to say the only thing you cannot ride is something that goes upside down because she's 8 and she'll slide out.
Yeah,
like literally.
You're right.
And they're fearful of that, and but she'll ride anything. And she's kind of gotten Livia along for the ride.
Well, you need a friend like that to kind of get you on.
They're like, come on. And so now she's doing.
Well, that's cool.
Those rides that, at least at the water park,
that she wasn't doing before.
Right. And so I need her bestie to take her to like Six Flags. When we went last time, she didn't want to go to Six Flags. She stayed home.
Right.
While Lily and her bestie and all these other besties went.
Right.
She's like, no, I don't want to go. She just really wasn't interested. And I just thought that was so odd, right?
Well,
I'm a huge roller coaster rider.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't understand. But I was like, okay, she don't want to go. Fine. I wonder if she wants to go now.
Well, coming from a kid that I was afraid of heights, or I am still afraid of heights. And roller coasters aren't my thing.
They are not your thing.
But the pressure of just going to the theme park and not riding any rides is
fun.
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Fun, yeah.
Well, it is fun.
Oh, for Olivia, it wouldn't have been fun to go and
right, but it was fun for me, not riding rides.
Oh, okay.
But going back to the friend thing, you either got to have an a-hole friend like my cousin Mike, or which I mean that by
with most love.
He's like a brother to me. But he's the one that got me riding a roller coaster because he embarrassed me in front of some girls. And so at 13, you
got to suck it up.
Yeah, the girls, the opposite sex is has some powers over you when you're trying to like, impress them, I guess. Right. And so he called me out in front of them and said that I was too chicken to ride. So get this, my first roller coaster, pretty much ever to ride, was the Cyclone at Asteroid,
which is crazy.
Yeah. Now, good and bad.
It's a wooden roller coaster.
Yeah, it was a wooden roller coaster.
Wood.
Yeah, so it wasn't very forgiving on the body.
And the first 2 drops were crazy.
Yes.
The first one was real crazy, and then it did it again, but not as crazy.
Right.
Is what I remember. And then you dive deep into the wood. You feel like you're going to hit your hands or your head's going to be chopped off as you're going down under the wood, and because you then weave it out of this massive wooden roller coaster.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm excited.
No.
I loved it. But I didn't love it when we got older, when me and you went back.
Yes.
Because it jerks you around a lot. So then when you're old, it hurts.
Yeah. It hurt when I was 13 too.
I don't remember hurting it when I was
13. But I didn't want to get on. And I was forced to get on by my cousin Michael. But the good and bad to that, the bad part was it sucked because I really didn't want to get on. The good part is it's the biggest roller coaster in the park.
Yeah.
So then after you've done it and you're on that high, then I rode every other roller coaster, because every other roller coaster wasn't anything compared to that. It's almost like, okay, well, I've conquered the monster. Now the other ones are just child's play. Like
the hard part for Andrew is the going up and the.
Yeah, I hate that.
The anticipation of the ride.
The best ride ever, best roller coaster ever, and I love this roller coaster to this day. It obviously not around because Astroworld's not around anymore.
I know.
But it was the Grease Lightning.
Yeah, I love Grease
And the only reason why the Grease Lightning was my favorite one is because there was, excuse my French, there was no bullshit. It was just it took off and it went 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. And the only warning you got was this alarm bell in the back they would sound. So it would go beep, beep, and that's how you knew.
And then it would just shoot you.
You better like put your head back and just ride the ride, because at that point it was just going to shoot you out. So it shot you straight up. You did a loop. You went straight up. You came backwards, did the loop, went straight up, and then came back and stopped. It took maybe all of 10 seconds to ride. I mean, the ride probably wasn't very long.
Now, mind you, he rode in the middle.
Yes, yeah.
And me, I wanted to be in the very front.
Yeah.
Or the very back. So, because when you're up at that spot, you kind of hang there.
Yeah.
And Andrew will never be in the front or the back of a roller coaster.
No.
You always have to be in the middle with him. And I don't want the front. I don't want the back.
It's safer in the middle.
So, in
the front and the back of the people, those people are going to die first and last. The people in the middle are going to get saved. That's my logic. That's my logic right there.
Oh no.
But yeah, so that was my favorite one, because that's the part I hate, like you said, is the what?
Yeah, and your roller coaster has 2 loop-de-loops.
Yeah, that are broken right now because my lights fell on it. So I gotta fix that. These lights that we have for the show literally fell on that back there and just crushed everything, and it did it twice. And so I have no idea where all the pieces are.
And let's just talk about roller coasters. People are getting stuck on roller coasters a lot lately, so I'm really not into that.
Luckily,
I think it's like some of the roller coasters are aging out, like it's just getting old and things are happening. I think everybody needs to chill on the roller coaster rides for a while.
I think I would die. I think I would die. What? How?
They wouldn't be able to get you down.
No, they wouldn't, because most people have to climb down like a ladder. They get the fire department up there. There's usually a side ladder, a side staircase that's literally hanging off of the edge of the roller coaster. And usually you don't get stuck on the bottom. You're getting stuck in the middle of the of a loop or some crap like that. So yeah, I think I would faint, and they would have to carry my 300-pound ass off of that.
Well, they wouldn't.
Well, they'd have to figure it out.
Like
crane.
Maybe they lower you down.
Like with a crane or something. They'd have to figure it out. Yeah, I'm so lucky that that's never happened to me.
I've been kind of stuck on top for just a second, or like a little while on a roller coaster before, but it wasn't like it was fine. Yeah. Now my
second favorite roller coaster at
Disney we got stuck on one.
Yeah, but we weren't up in the air.
No, that was like was that a round the world one where you're just?
Yeah.
So it wasn't really a roller coaster. It was just
you were inside, and plus you were inside. So
you're just on a ride.
There's a staircase to the left of you, but you're not out. You're not out in the elements. There's a wall to the left of me. If I'm inside a structure like an airplane, like everyone asks me, "Are you afraid to fly airplane?" No. Like I'll sit next to the window, I'll put my face up against the window, I'll look down. I'm cool with that. For some reason, if I'm in some kind of a vehicle or some kind of a building, the height doesn't really scare me as much as if I'm out in the elements where there's wind and stuff.
Oh no! So Brick Hive's here. Hi, Brick Hive.
What up, Hive? What's going on, man?
So Brick Bay said I got stuck on a roller coaster years ago, and the bees were swarming around.
Oh.
We were at the high point. You can't move.
Yeah.
And there's bees. That sounds absolutely horrible.
That's crazy. I'd be one of those people like, you know how like, those people in the slingshots, you ever see the people in the slingshots and there's always one that's like, whoa. Oh, yeah. And then they pass out. That'd probably be me. Like if there's bees flying around, I'm hanging upside down. I'd just be like, I'm out, dude. Like
I would never want to get stuck on a roller coaster because I'd be terrified for you and would be so concerned how we get you down.
Yeah, it would be a nightmare.
Yeah, so we no more roller coasters.
Nah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
One, I can't fit in a lot of them, and two, my back is now. Do you remember the one? Where was it? It wasn't Disney. It had to have been
like a carnival.
No.
Harry Potter.
No, it was the one that we went to where the little bitty kiddie ride that we went to. Was it Dollywood?
Oh yeah, there was Dollywood.
And there was that really rinkety like roller
that was
coaster
fun.
that just it basically went around in a circle and it had two little dips. It was a kid roller coaster.
Yeah.
But the girls wanted me to get on it, and I
Yeah.
could barely fit in that thing.
Yeah.
Like I almost was like, do I have to lock this? Because it was a kid's ride. It wasn't going to throw me
Right.
out. But
you have to lock it.
dude, my back after that,
yeah, it was jacked up.
I jacked my back up bad
Yeah,
without
you're
it.
like locked in, then it's jerking you around.
Right. Right. So, yeah, I mean, our old age, roller coasters are probably out of our.
Remember, I would have to like sneak out to go ride one that I want to ride because no one could ride it. You would let me occasionally like, okay, I'm gonna go ride that one.
Yeah. And then she'd run over there and go.
And I'd go get to ride it because no one would ride it with me, but I really wanted to ride it.
Yeah, you have to really get me.
Yeah.
Like, to ride some roller coasters. It just depends.
And I got to ride some Harry Potter ones.
Yeah, now that one.
I really want to ride the Hagrid ride with the girls. I just think at that time we went, it was going to be so scary. But I mean, many of their friends can do it.
Yeah, well, we went back to Universal after that.
Mm-hmm.
That was at Universal, the Hagrid ride.
But like it's so.
And I wanted to ride the Harry Potter ride, but I'm too big.
Yeah.
I couldn't fit in the seat. Luckily, they know that half the people that go to Universal are overweight. Yeah. And so, like my big butt. So they have a seat outside of the ride,
which was cool,
and they like let you sit in it to see if your fat butt could fit in it. And of course, my fat butt couldn't.
Well, and then they had a nice place where you could sit and watch.
Yeah, so you could split it up. But I really wanted to ride that ride. Out of all the rides, I wanted to.
Didn't ride it with me, did they?
No.
So the girls had to watch me ride it.
Now did we go back a second time? I thought we went back a second time.
We did.
And I thought they rode it then, but maybe not.
I don't think so.
Maybe we skipped it.
They were really scared.
Yeah, they wanted to. I want to do the Hagrid ride.
Yeah,
I think I would be good with that one.
I think you would too.
So
I would say just don't do any. I would say Universal and Disney are probably more of the safer rides,
right?
Than some of these ones that are popping up right now.
Right.
Like, sorry guys, I'm just gonna say
that. Yeah, I'm not gonna name any names, but they sound with.
So Brickbabe never got stung. Lene never got stung, but she was panicking.
Oh, I bet too, dude. I would have been.
I've never been stung by anything, so I could have some kind of crazy allergic reaction and die.
True. I don't think I've ever been stung by a bee either. I've not been stung by a bee. I don't think anybody anything else.
Bee, wasps, nothing.
Fire ant?
Lily got. That doesn't really count.
Sure it does.
No, compared to a bee and a wasp.
Oh, well, have you been stung by a fire ant?
Yes.
Okay. I think it definitely compares up there.
Well, you don't know. You've never been stung by a bee or a wasp.
No, but I would assume that a fire ant probably is just as bad.
Are there bee and wasp Legos? That'd be kind of creepy.
Well,
and mosquitoes.
There's bees.
Like big old here's.
There's Lego bees. There's Lego bees.
Not little bees. Big old bee.
Like a big old bee, like
big old bee.
Well, I think there was
mock for next year. Big old bees.
I think there was Wu-Tang from a different company. Not Lego, but a brick. That was like it was that. Where it was like, I think it's just the sign. Yeah, it was just this. Somebody made that, but I don't know if that's like a mock or something.
You'll have to share.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to. It's not popping up. It's not coming up. But yeah, I don't think that's. Yeah, see, let me share the screen. I think this is a mock. I don't think this is like a set. But still, there's a bee there.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Wu-Tang bee. But I think there's been other Lego bees.
I'm sure with the Winnie the Pooh stuff.
But they're like little bees, you know? Like, no, I'm not talking about Bumblebee. I mean, there's been a Lego bee minfig, you know? But you're talking about like a legit. BB.
Like a full size bee.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Or a wasp or.
Mm-mm.
Well, because I know that.
People have made
cool.
them,
So
but
some of that's really cool.
people have made them. I'm not sharing this by any means, but I share the
That's
screen.
cool.
I think people have made them, but I don't think there's an official like, like stuff like this. See here's like these. See like the little 1x1s.
Mm-hmm.
There's been 2, and then there's kind of these guys, but I don't think.
So people have done mocks though.
Yeah, I believe so. So yeah.
We went off on our strange tangent.
Yes, and we didn't even tell y'all what we're building tonight. We're building the little Mexican restaurant. I believe it was a gift with purchase that we got not too long ago. We're finishing that up.
I think Kai's going to be on with the panel tonight, right?
Oh, is it tonight too? Yeah. I think there's going to be a
tonight.
panel too. Yeah, so go check that out if you want to be part of the panel. I'm sure there's somewhere where you can jump on for that. I think he invites anybody who wants to jump on with them. I don't know what their topic is or what they're going to be talking about, but it should be good. It's always a good time. If you missed Pure Ad Fury last night, go check it out. It was.
Did you watch it?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah. Watched a little bit of it. I think I stayed up kind of till 1. I always watch it, and it's late, and so I try.
It really gets going not in the first like 10 to 20.
Yeah,
minutes.
I try to.
It's going right after.
Right, I try to like stay up,
Yeah.
but again, we were so tired. I think I dozed off somewhere in the middle of it, and then I wake up and I like doze off and wake up, and then it was like 1 o'clock when I think I finally went to bed, and we had to get up early this morning for the pictures.
So last week we had Good Morning Brick World, and we talked about Brick Rodeo.
Yeah, that's going on right now.
Now they're in the chaos.
Yeah. So Bart came on our show last weekend, and he was talking about Brick Rodeo. So if you're out there, send us some pictures. I want to see them. I want to see what's going on.
I do too.
Lego Longoria at gmail.com. Send me some pics, and we'll show them off tomorrow. But I've been seeing a lot of stuff from people out there. I believe Jean's version is out there. I think she lives in Austin, so that's right in that's her hometown.
That used to be our hometown.
Yes,
I don't know if it's really a hometown, but when
I claim it.
There,
I think it's our hometown. I think it's our hometown because obviously you're from Houston, I'm from Corpus, but we met in Austin. And we grew up, I say, in Austin. Like we lived our 20s in Austin. When I moved to Austin, I was like 20.
We grew our relationship.
Yeah. And so for, most of our 20s, till about 26 or 27 is when we moved to San Antonio. So we were in Austin for a while, and then we were literally an hour away in San Antonio. And then I went back to Austin for radio a couple times back and forth.
Yeah.
And we recently went back a few years back to just kind of go see our old stomping grounds, which have changed a lot.
Yeah.
But I've been wanting to go to Brick Rodeo, so I think next year it's going to be back in Austin. I think I might make a trek up there and kind of go out there and hang out and see what's going on. I may not show next year, but I'll definitely try to go out there and just maybe do the show from out there or something.
Because
for the weekend.
It's going to be hard to do Chicago.
Yeah,
and
that, yeah. So I think I'll just go to be kind of check it out and see what's going on. I mean, that's what I did the first year here in Atlanta. I kind of went to the convention a couple years before I actually showed,
that's the smart thing
just to kind of see what the layout is and see how everything goes. But from what I'm seeing on Instagram, everybody that's out there, really great videos and pictures, really great mocks. Really impressed with what's going on there at Brick Rodeo in Austin, Texas. So go check it out if you're there in Texas, or if you're heading that way. Go out there and check out all those wonderful builders and give them some props because they deserve it. I always say this: it's like an artist. You're putting your soul out there and whatever you're trying to build, and you put your heart and money and sweat and tears and late nights and all that kind of stuff, and to try to get that mock ready. It's cool to get some people to come over and acknowledge that you've actually done a good job. So go check them out and give them some love. some Texas love. But yeah, so we're building a little Mexican taco stand. Taqueria restaurant right now.
Well, it's funny because like he'll build it and then he'll pass it over to me to build. But every time he passes over to me, there's a piece missing. And so it passes over to me, and I can't continue the build.
I wonder, do you think I subconsciously?
No, I don't think so.
I'd be like, can't find this piece. Let's pass it off to them.
So I've decided that I should always start the builds and just pass it off to you and see what happens. Because, like, come on.
That's an idea.
But you immediately found it. It was on the floor by me.
Yeah.
So I could have even been the one.
And it's probably been sitting there for a whole week. Yeah. Because I you know, as much as I'd want to come into this room a little bit more often than I do, it's very hard to do during the week.
Yeah. Well, and when you do, you're working.
Yeah. Now that I'm working from home, Friday was our only day that we could work from home. And yeah, I mean, this is my office now. I got to, excuse me. I got to set up my monitors in here and stuff to kind of make it, and obviously clean this table up. And I keep wanting to do that. Every weekend I have that plan of tackling this room, and for some reason I don't.
Your heart's there.
My heart is there, but I really got to clean it up. So it's better for us to walk in here. It's kind of like, you know,
it's chaos.
It is chaos.
But our whole life is that.
I think right now it is, yes. But it is. It's all right. Tomorrow
Livia's gonna buy us a lake house.
Who is?
Livia.
Oh yeah, Livia said she's gonna buy my youngest daughter.
When she does that, our life will be a little more relaxed.
Yeah. It will be a little bit more relaxed. So tomorrow, I think come join us for Good Morning Brick World Hives Gang. We'll be bright and early at 10 a.m. We'll be on for an hour. It's going to be a pretty chill show tomorrow. We're going to be talking about August 1st releases. There's some really cool ones coming out.
Is there?
So a lot of stuff I want to waste my money on.
No.
But, I'll wait. I'm trying to concentrate on getting a couple of sets that I really need. That don't need by any means. But want. That are about to retire. The Jaws set. I want to get that one. Excuse me. Yawning again. But I think there's one other set that's about to retire here in a month or so that I want to get. And then of course there's some.
Yeah, it's hard going to the Lego store and not buying anything because we're buying the girls' clothes.
We just blew a whole bunch of money on clothes. Yeah, there wasn't really anything that I really wanted when I went to the Lego store right now. I'm really excited about those. Oh, we got to pull them up. Really excited about the what are they called? Shrek CMF series coming out in September. Now those aren't coming out until September, so we got to wait. But like anything else, they'll probably leak here. Someone will put them out. I don't want. What are you doing? No,
I'm not doing anything.
Not you. I'm talking to the website. It's giving me problemos. All right, here we go. Let me share the screen because I really wanted to show these off. I'm really impressed with these. I really like them. Shrek is okay. I'm not like
I like Shrek.
Big Shrek fan.
I love Shrek.
But
it's a cute story. It's funny.
But the CMF series coming out in September, and here's some of we got Shrek. We got Fiona, right? Is that what her name is?
Yep.
Donkey. We got Puss in Boots. And there's others. Here they are. So what's the little king guy? I forgot his name. But all of them are there. Very cool. It's not showing a good picture of them. Here's a good picture. I like the little gingerbread man. They got the dragon, fairy godmother, Pinocchio. But they did a really good job with them, and I really like them. So I'm really excited about those. So can't wait for those to come out. then there's a lot of other stuff that we'll be talking about tomorrow morning. Whoa, that's kind of weird. There we are. Tomorrow morning with some of the August 1st releases. We'll talk about Lego releasing an ET set, but didn't come to me to discuss my ET set that I made. I'm a little biased. I think my ET set is a lot better than the one that they released.
It is better.
Props to the Lego people for releasing that ET set. You know, maybe we could collab. Maybe you can, you know, we can work together to produce my Lego ET set and push it out to the masses. So whenever you want to talk Lego, you know, and I know you're watching, you know, just you know where to reach me at.
Big brother's always watching.
Yeah, you know where to find me. So come check it out. Yeah, so I think I'm just joking, but that Lego set is pretty cool. We'll talk about that. The little pinball machine that just came out. We got to see that in the store today. That's kind of a cool thing. The Donkey Kong set that's coming out looks really cool. So yeah, there's a lot of cool sets that we'll hit up tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be a pretty chill show. We're just going to be talking about that. Maybe kind of hit up on Brick Rodeo a little bit. Maybe show some stuff from Brick Rodeo, see what's going on. I'm hoping our good friend Bart won an award for his little tiki bar that he had. That was kind of a cool tiki bar that he had. So
that was amazing.
Yeah, very good builder.
Amazing. Yeah.
Very good builder. So yeah, so if you're in the area, go check them out. Brick Rodeo in Austin, Texas. So, are you on bag 3 already?
Yeah.
All right, so you're almost done.
I think
You're on the last bag here.
Oh, it is the last bag?
Yeah, I believe so. Let's show everybody where we're at, where she's at. She's the one who's really building it.
Yeah, but you built most of it. I'm just doing the top.
But I really like those chairs. They're not in there. I really like the detail in here. They have a little restaurant. Just some of the detail that's on this little Mexican restaurant. It's really cool. Cool little build. I'm glad I got it. I definitely wanted to get it. And it could go right in the city over there next to the little sushi restaurant that we got.
Oh.
That they just re-released, by the way. I hate when they do that because they put this fear in you like it's going to be the last time ever you're going to get this gift with purchase. And then literally like 2 months later, they're like, psych, we had some left under the cushion and we're going to give them away again. The one I really wish they would give away again, and if anybody has one out there, I'll pay for it, is the gift with purchase that came with the Stranger Things home. The recent one. It was a little radio station.
Oh, you really need that.
And I really wanted that. I put some fillers out there to some of the BAM owners that we know to see if whenever they get one, they'll give me a heads up and I'll go pick it up.
Radio station, guys.
But the little gift with purchase radio station, I really want that. That's just, I've been in radio all my life, so it hits a little close to home. And there was a gentleman that took that in Chicago and built a whole giant radio station around it, like a big with a tower and everything. Looked very, very cool, and did a really good job on the detail on that.
That is cool.
Yeah, so that's the one gift with purchase that I've kind of FOMO, and I don't think Lego did it right. They didn't. I mean, as always, they kind of screw everything up. But they released the house with the gift with purchase, and then the house sold out like quick, so you couldn't get it online. You couldn't get it at any of the stores, and all of the stores had like an abundance of gift with purchases, but they couldn't give them out because they had no sets to sell, and you could only get it that set. So they literally, you would walk in every week. I would call and be like, "Hey, did you get any?" They were like, "We got one and we sold it." But they had like literally 20 gift with purchases in the back. Well, they didn't have enough sets to give those gift with purchases away. So it went like that for like a month, and then I finally just gave up because I was like, dude, I mean, I'm calling every Monday when they get their truck, and then eventually, I guess they got enough people to buy it to where they gave away all the gift with purchases because they don't have them anymore. But it was just not. It wasn't done. Like even online, it literally sold out in the first day, and then it was back ordered, and you couldn't even order it, like even if you wanted to. So. Yes, so if anybody has the little radio station gift for purchase, I'll pay 25.
Start mentioning that at the beginning of every show.
25, 30, yeah, $30. You know what it's worth. It's not worth more than that. But I'll pay for it if y'all have it out there because I really want that. So that was the only one I kind of missed out on, and I don't mind buying the house. The house is okay. I mean, I like it.
Things.
Yeah. I missed out on the first house that they sold upside down, really cool. And now it's worth a gazillion dollars, obviously. But yeah, so but I really just wanted to get it for the gift with purchase. And I hate when Lego does that. Like I get like a threshold of like, you know, money, right? Like $150 and you get this, or $200 and you get this. But what gets me upset is when they start doing like, you have to spend $150, but only on City, or $150, but you have to buy the Stranger Things home. You know what I'm saying? Like when they specifically give you an exact, you know, what if I don't want that, or what if I already bought it? You know, at that point, you know, it's kind of
you more
missed
flexibility.
Out. Right. They should give you options like spend $180 on anything, or $150 on this. You know, like. So that way it doesn't exclude the people that want it but don't want to buy that specific set. They can spend a little bit more money and get it. But, you know.
This part's really cute.
Oh, it's the little roof, right? Mm-hmm. Spanish tile. I like the way really Lego does Spanish tile really good. Whenever they do like the Encanto house, they do little Spanish tiles on there. The way they do it, looks really cool. I like it. Very festive colors.
Yeah.
On this. Oh, the girls are out roaming around.
At least they're not yelling, "Oh no, I dropped one."
There might be another one. Usually those 1x1s, there's another color. There's they give you two of them. What color was it?
There's this one.
Yeah. Now hopefully there's not another one like that.
I know.
But if there is, we'll look for it on the floor with all the other umpteen number of Lego I have on the floor. So we're finishing up the build here.
We are. I'm trying to just get these colors. Oh, see, that's not right. I'm trying to be accurate with the colors. It'd be hard if you were colorblind to do this.
Weren't we talking about that recently in Lego?
I mean, I think you can see the shades of it and you can figure it out.
No, there was something.
But
I thought somebody said something that there was something on. I don't know where I thought that there was something on the Lego. Know what color it was.
Oh, maybe.
But I could be wrong. I know they do sell Braille Lego. They had sold a couple of sets.
I mean, I don't know if it ultimately matters. If you got to get the right pieces.
Right. I mean, color. I mean, if it.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
It could be a new art, though.
Well, yeah, because it's through your perspective of whatever you think it is.
We should build this next to someone who's building it.
Colorblind.
And see what happens.
I don't think that'll work. That's a good idea, though. What are y'all doing out there in the chat? Anything going on tonight with y'all? What are y'all building tonight? What's that? Oh, you're trying to get this. What's everybody trying to build tonight?
Oh.
I don't know if I'm gonna eat dinner tonight. I'm not hungry yet.
Dinner yet either.
Yeah, we had a late lunch. It was a long early
Here,
morning,
need
and
to
then
add
we
the
went,
butterfly.
and then we went shopping for clothes for our daughter.
Yeah.
Clothes are so expensive now when they've gotten older.
The shoes are what's shocking because kids' shoes were so much.
Oh,
cheaper.
kid shoes are so much.
They're
Yeah,
doubled or tripled.
yeah. Now we're having to like buy like women's shoes, and yeah, it's so expensive. But everything is. But you know, what's funny is that some of the stores are still around from when I was, going to school.
Journey,
Abercrombie and Finch.
Well, and then it was like Guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, hey, y'all want to go to Guess? Dude, Guess back in the day was the shit.
Like, I never got Guess stuff.
Dude, so Guess was like, if you got Guess, like, I wouldn't buy Guess jeans as a guy, but.
And then you're like, girls, let me go to Express.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
Yeah, they were Abercrombie and.
Just give it a couple more years and you're going to be amazing.
Yeah, Abercrombie and Finch. Like, I would.
No, they're going to like Altered State. They're going to Aerie. They're going to American Eagle.
The American Eagle was around, I think.
They're going to where else? Can't even remember.
Camel City Brick House said, not building a damn thing, just relaxing from
day of sorting.
Day of sorting. Oh, sorting is.
We should be doing that. We should be sorting really on our date night.
That's should.
Really what we should.
Well,
do. And I bought him 1, 2, 3, 4 organizers over there on the wall, and I installed them on the wall so that we can sort.
But we haven't.
Nope.
But we need it.
Nope.
We need to get some of those sets done downstairs that we have. We got that Friends Cafe that we're almost done.
We need to like clear this up.
Yeah.
Enough, just put stuff away and then bring that stuff up here to do. That's
true. We should.
I need all the Lego downstairs brought up here.
Well, that's going to be hard.
Like, where are we going to put Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Well, I know. There's no room up here. I almost thought about taking it to work.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have space?
It would fit on my desk, but it would take up like.
So we should show up one morning with her.
It would take
and our wagon, like we do
to the competition
to Chicago Brick World and bring it in.
There's just no place in here.
And they're gonna look at you like.
There's no place for it. I used to put it over there where my backlog stuff was, but you can see now that's.
I know you used to have it on top.
Mm-hmm. Right now, it's just gonna have to live there until I can figure it out.
That's crazy.
I know, but where would you like me to put it? If you have any, you got any suggestions on where? I mean, we could put a shelf right above your head and put it right on top of that.
Well, and I bought you more shelves here.
Yeah, but that's that thing is 4 base plates deep. It's too wide, too deep.
Well, you could put it in the table in our bedroom.
But there's other crap. There's other Lego on that table right now.
Lego off because that's just scattered Lego.
Yeah, but
it's not real like a build.
No, but right now I have the old wizard dragon thing that I got from the estate sale.
Yeah, I don't think you should be allowed to build more until you've built what you're doing. Like you can't keep taking spaces. You got a whole room.
Well, not anymore. I mean, it's pretty full here.
We can fix it up.
And I think you're supposed to take some of these botanicals to your office.
Yeah, I can do that.
But you haven't done that.
Yeah, I can totally do that.
That's
like 2. Like we're taking.
Oh no, you can take this one, that one. I do want to take some of these sets to my office, like my little Eeyore here.
That's cute.
I'm gonna take him to the office. There's a couple of sets in here that I wouldn't mind taking to the office. Putting there, maybe my dusty old.
I feel like
Lego house.
That's cool.
That's all dusty. That we got from Denmark. Yeah. I believe this is the one we got from Denmark. One of the ones.
Yep. Which is so crazy too, because now we got it from Denmark because the company I work for, we represent a company in Denmark. And now they're taking all manufacturing out of Denmark and going to China. And it just sucks. They're going to keep headquarters there-ish, but I don't know if there's going to be ever any reason to go there.
I know.
Like they're not going to pay for a trip to go again.
Right. So they pay
and
for.
I don't want a trip to go to China.
Yeah, they paid
or
for.
Should I? I might. I've never been to China, but
yeah, but
like
they don't have special Chinese Lego, so
there's just a lot of cool things there in Denmark and near Denmark.
Yes.
To see. Anyway,
it's
just very disappointing.
The couple years ago, our friend went.
Yeah.
Monique, and she works with my wife, and I was hoping that one year Leslie would get to go, and then I'd tag along with her and go and just.
That was the only year.
I was just gonna hang out at the Lego house the whole trip, and she could do whatever she wanted to do. But that's where I got the pirate back there.
Which is super cool.
And I just sold one, the other one that I got to Unhappy Mohawk.
Now you've also got the minfig that you need to put next to it. I really don't think you should sell the pirate minfig. I think
I found a pirate minfig
like that next to it.
Captain Redbeard is his name. I found him in a bag of Lego from an estate sale. So might put him up there.
That's cool.
Have him hang out.
We just need like a game plan and just start small. But the problem is like I can't come in here and clean for you.
No. That's correct. Well, you can, but you might have to. Upset. You might have. No, I wouldn't be upset. I think you just might have. But it's kind of like right. But it's kind of like the guy with a messy desk, and you come in and clean it up for him, and he's like, "Why knew the TSP report was going to be under this box right here, and now you moved it. Now I don't know where it's at. You know what I'm saying?"
I know.
But I don't really know. I mean, it's a mess. I get it. It's just gotten that way progressively. Mm-hmm. And then you know those machines. Those machines in the arcade. Hold on. You know those machines in the arcade that have money in them, and it has that wall that kind of comes up and pushes them up, and it pushes them up to like the edge, and then you put in a quarter in the back so you can push it in, and then you get all that stuff. Right here on the edge of my table, I feel like that's that game with Lego, because right here on the bottom to the left of me is like a buttload of little pieces that have fallen off this side of the table every time I push things. That kind of stuff. It is. So
we need to break it down to small things. Like, okay, we're just gonna do small.
Yeah.
We're gonna start in here.
Okay.
And one weekend.
I'm down.
One day we're just gonna do this section right here on the ground.
That's fine.
See how that goes. The problem is one thing leads to another.
Correct.
And we have to not like squirrel to the other. And I'm really bad about that too.
My problem is that I started off in this room with like a game plan of my loose pieces, right? I started putting them in places.
Yeah, we had.
Well, I forgot where I put them, so I'm like a squirrel. Where once I started getting into other shit. Then I'm like, oh crap! I have like 20 bags of 1x1 pieces that I forgot that were in it, which is not a big problem. But then I'm like, well, what do I do with these now? So right, but then that goes back to the sorting. I can't just put them all into one thing. Like you got to sort them by color or sort them by size or sort them by whatever. You can't just chunk them all into those things. That's not sorting. That's just putting them in a different spot. Sorting is like taking all these 2 1x1 reds and 1x1 yellows and 1x1 this and and putting them all in and going that way. So that's where it probably, because you can see like down here.
Look at that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I got crud in here. I got a piece for a train. I got just loose random pieces in here. I mean, there's loose pieces in here. I mean, this is going to take a year to do. So I'm down.
Well,
but we just gotta do it together. Yeah. Hold on. Just give us a second. Yeah, we're almost done with the show. Who is it? Okay, go to our restroom and there's stuff in there. Okay. Yeah. One of our daughters is in need of toilet tissue. Right in the middle of our show, but we're at the end of our show anyway, so we can wrap it up. We've hit an hour, so thank you everybody for joining us. Appreciate y'all coming out and supporting the channel.
We need to figure this out next weekend.
like I want to like and subscribe and play. I didn't use that in a while, so I just want to show it. Like and subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow morning, Good Morning Brick World Hives Gang will all be on. It will be me, Lene, my wife, Super Competent, Unhappy Mohawk. They'll all be on there with us. So come check us out. We'll be talking about August 1st releases. Maybe next Saturday we'll finish up our little Mexico taco stand build. And hopefully we'll be done with that. Maybe we'll start tackling my room. We'll see. I love when my wife has a little fire up her, to clean the room. But I think next weekend we
need an action plan, but maybe it's not tackling that thing. We just close the lid.
That's what I've been doing.
No, but then we come back to that.
Right.
We make it clear so we could sort something.
Right.
But we have to sort that thing right now. We close the lid.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Again, like tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good Morning Brick World Hives Gang. And next Saturday night, we'll be back on with Saturday Night Builds. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate y'all. Have a great weekend, guys. See you.